Back-to-back 3-0 defeats now for Liverpool. We are going to go back to Anfield and get some reaction to that loss. Here is their captain, Virgil van Dijk.
In time.
We conceded too many easy goals. I think the first half an hour we were good, created good opportunities. They scored, obviously, from a set piece again. That you can ask yourself if it was in front of Alisson, but it counted, so you 1-0 down. And I think overall, we were just not good. Good in terms of the battles, the challenges, the second ball fight, too rushed. So it's a very difficult situation at the moment. But it was a tough day.
When you talk about the set piece, which you conceded from, very similar to what happened with you, Manchester City, but obviously the opposite outcome. But overall, all the players were up to try and defend that goal, like all 11 players, and don't usually see that. Is there a sense of nervousness about the team?
Well, there's nervousness, I think, after we conceded, but not during that particular moment. I think you sense that you want to rush things after we conceded, trying to find the equalizer as soon as possible, and obviously that's human when you're in a difficult moment. But yeah, I don't think there is nervousness before a set piece. I think we cleared the ones before. In the end, obviously, like I said, we're just in a very difficult moment and we have to get out of this. But you don't get out of it by just speaking about it. And like I said many times, I'm obviously here speaking to you guys because I have to. I'd rather sort it out with my team on the pitch, and that will take a lot of hard work by the looks of it.
But you do take on that responsibility, don't you? You do talk about it as the leader, as the captain. You take on so much responsibility for this team. How do you go about then finding this solution to this problem that you're in?
Yeah, it's definitely a problem, and obviously, like you said, I take responsibility. But I think everyone in the team, not only the starters but the guys around as well, have to take responsibility as well, because football is a team game. We all do it together, and we need everyone at their best. And in order to win games, you have to take responsibility. And that's what I've mentioned as well. And now you have to, you have to digest this, take it on the chin, and work harder. And obviously, I've been saying it quite a lot already this season, and it's not been working out so far. But we have to keep going.
How would you suggest then, or sum up the mood right now after you've spoken to your teammates in the dressing room after this defeat? What kind of responses are you getting?
Obviously, everyone is disappointed, like they should be, because losing at home against Nottingham Forest is, in my eyes, very bad. That's the least I can say about it. But especially in the second half, the goals we conceded far too easy, and something that we all have to look in the mirror and take responsibility for. I've been in this club for such a long time now. We've been through ups and downs already, and we will bounce back. But these things don't happen overnight. You have to work and do it together. It's not a one-man show. It's all together, and keep going. But the reality is that we are in a very difficult moment, and we all want to get out of there. I'm not a quitter. No one should be. So I will keep going until the end.
And you can tell that it's hurting you just talking to us right now. The supporters leaving early as well. It's been so long since that happened, and you notice that too, don't you?
Of course. But I can't decide obviously what the supporters are doing if they leave early. Obviously, I can understand the frustration fully, but I know obviously the fans have been through thick and thin with us over all those years, and that's how Liverpool is. And I'm pretty sure that they will always stick with us regardless. And when we come out of this, because we will come out of this, they will be there with us as well.
Arne, what are your thoughts on that today?
Another big disappointment. Started off quite well the first half hour. Got our chances, but I think throughout the whole game they threw themselves in front of every ball, every shot we had. That's also what they did in the first half hour. And then we conceded the 1-0, and afterwards we weren't able to play the way we did in the first half hour.
I must ask you about 1-0, 13 days on from the Etihad. Did you have a thought that it might have been similar to Andy Robertson?
Oh, I don't know. The thing I heard was that it wasn't offside. So if it's not offside, then there's nothing to debate. So after half an hour, I think we were, which is maybe quite normal, the better team. We were creating. Was waiting for us to score a goal, but then the game completely changed by that set piece, because the hour afterwards, we were maybe trying but hardly created any chance, and they scored 2.
What do you put that down to, that last hour then today?
It's if things go well, if things go bad, it's always my responsibility, and we weren't able to create enough, or maybe to say anything in the second part. I tried to adjust a few things that didn't really work out. So players tried, kept on trying, but unfortunately we weren't able to score a goal, because you never know in this stadium, if you score a goal then something can happen. Maybe you can turn the game around, but I tried a few things that didn't work out, and that's why I say it's in the end, if things go well or don't go well, it's my responsibility.
How damaging was the start of the second half, 39 seconds in to lose that goal?
Yeah, of course, damaging, because it was already hard to be 1-0 down against a team that's throwing themselves in front of every ball, blocking every shot. So it wasn't that easy to create chances, especially after the 1-0. So then to go 2-0 down, another knock for us, another boost in confidence for them. That's of course far from helpful for us.
What about the bigger picture? 6 league defeats in 7. Where are you at moving forward now?
Now we're in a very bad spell. That's simple, and we also know that in a few days we have to play for the Champions League again, and not many days later, in 7 or 8 days, play 3 Premier League games. So it's nice if you work somewhere and things go really well, then it's nice to be part of it. Now it's a bit more difficult, but keep our head up, work incredibly hard, and try to turn things around. And that has been very difficult till now, but that's what we are trying every single day. Here at Liverpool.
And given the experience and characters you've got in that dressing room, that's important in a period like this?
Yes, of course. It's always helpful to have experienced players, to have quality players, and it's my job to get the best out of them, and that's not really working out the way we want at this moment. And that's why I can say one more time, it's my responsibility.
Thanks, Arne.
That kind of momentum, that kind of confidence. When things are going against you like this Liverpool team now, you hear a few rumblings, you hear the crowd are not happy, you hear the outside noise a little bit from the press, and that's when you really need to stick together and have real big characters in the dressing room, because it's easy, as Michael will know, as anyone who played football, to point a finger at times when things are not going well. Oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. When really, if you dig down, you dig deep, you work hard and you bounce back. We did that the next season, we won the league. So
right back at you, Jones.
Yeah, that's called the last laugh.
Right back at you. But no, jokes aside, I think it is. It is one of them. It's kind of one of them ruts that's very hard to get out of. And the only thing you can do is stick together, have belief, work hard, and you do come out the other end. But obviously, this Liverpool team are used to winning football matches. They're not used to going on runs like this. So it does need, big characters in the dressing room.
And I think another thing to understand is that everybody will have their own little theories on what's going wrong and everything. And people just want that one answer. But a lot of the time, you're doing exactly the same. They're the same players that are winning the league. It's the same training, the same manager, the same training ground. Everything's the same. So it's very hard sometimes to put your finger on it. And it can just be a little lack of confidence. And when things start going away from you, it's hard to recoup them and sort of turn the tide in a way.